Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Spencer Turnbull.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Now the 0-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Robert. Good contact guy, good defender. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Kojak.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now Jose Abreu. On the ground at first, Scope picks it up. He takes it on his own. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing, Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier
And here it comes.
Baez.
This one in the air, right field. Baez gone on the play. And there's one down.
Batting second,
And now the Tigers lineup for manager A.J. Hinch. It features a great veteran presence, Miguel Cabrera.
Well, this guy's been one of the greatest RBI men of all time. Talk about clutch hitting. There he is right there. I mean, in a tough situation for the defense and for that pitcher, this is the last guy you want to see because you know when he steps in the box, he usually delivers.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. Out towards center. Squeezes it. And there's two away.
batting third, the second baseman.
And here is Willie Castro. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Tigers are shut down there, scoreless after 1. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Schoop makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth,
Eloy Jimenez now.
Eloy Jimenez.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Second inning here, no score. And a good fastball, strike 1. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Swings through that. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
1 down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now Josh Harrison. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
The 1-2. Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart.
Leading up for the Tigers, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, center field. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jamer.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Harrison fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth,
2 outs, base is empty. Akil Baddoo now at the plate.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. And now Yoan Moncada, the right-hander, back to work.
Yoan Moncada.
Curveball drops in for a strike. There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him. And a quick out, number 1.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Micah Adolfo.
Next to hit, Micah Adolfo. The pitch. There's the strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Leori Garcia up to the plate. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is down low. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Kojak.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Derek Hill.
Leading up for the Tigers, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Lynn back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Adolfo racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
And a pitch. Up the middle, and a base hit right there.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
The right fielder, Eric.
Now it's the right fielder, Eric Haas. Here comes the pitch. Fought off foul. Cabrera leads off first with one away. And a pitch. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And he deals. Out to short. Over to Harrison. And the inning is over. One left for Detroit. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the 0-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The center fielder, Luis.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. That one just misses. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And that one fouled off. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jonathan Schoop.
The first baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
The pitch. This one popped up. Anderson moving under it. And there's one away. Willie Castro, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Willie Castro.
And the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Robert ranging back. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Tucker Barnhart digs in now. And here it comes. Foul ball. On the ground, right side. Over to Abreu. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And the right-hander deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Got him! And that's 9 in a row.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So up next, Eloy Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. And that's history, as he has matched the big league record for consecutive strikeouts in a single game.
Well, this is something really special, Boog. I mean, just very cool to witness. Pretty awe-inspiring. And even with strikeouts happening at such a high rate in the sport, to run through 10 straight professional hitters and not allow a single one to put the ball in play, it's something else.
Harrison swings through one there.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. Down in order go the White Sox. And we are still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And
Leading up for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
The right-hander back to work. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Adolfo sizing this one up. Racing, makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting,
Derek
center
Hill
fielder,
up now for the Tigers.
Hill.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Robert makes the catch, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Here is Moncada.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman,
Turnbull back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one out to right. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Adolfo looks at a strike. Second trip to the plate for him. Next offering is in for a strike. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Leori Garcia up to the plate. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball there. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back. kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still no score. Back at Comerica.
Leading up for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
The wind and the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And up next for Detroit, Eric Haas. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. One away. Bottom of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Javier Baez.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And he deals. In the air, out towards left center. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Baez gone in the play. And there's two down. And now it's Jonathan Scope.
First baseman, number 7, Jonathan Scope.
The right-hander back to work. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's there, it's gone. Out of here. Jonathan Scope takes him deep. His first homer of the year. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
This is Willie Castro. The wind of the pitch.
Number 9, second baseman, Willie.
Right side. Adolfo settles under it. And that'll do it. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And it's 2-0. Andrew Chafin enters the game, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
And a pitch. Grandal lets that one go for a strike. Third trip to the plate for him here. And the 0-1. High fly ball out into left center field. That takes care of Grandal. And there's one down. And now it's Luis Robert singing. You got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
At the belt and finds. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The pitch. Center field. Robert makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Adolfo makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a speed threat. Akil Baddoo. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Detroit, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Castro handles the chance. Castro sends it to first. Important first down to begin the 8th. Here's Eloy Jimenez. The pitch. 0-1. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. And here it comes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now the lefty. And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Out to short. Baez collects. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. And they're down 2-0. Joe Kelly into the game, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Abreu makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now back.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera.
Cabrera.
And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Digging in, Eric Haas. Hit softly on the ground to third. Moncada to second, back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. Ninth inning. Michael Fulmer gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 32, Michael.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, it's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at bat.
They get one. How about that double play?
Now batting, designated hitter.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Now it's the DH, Leori Garcia. The line to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers collect their first win of the season.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.